Hello everyone, this is DavidViadel23 and welcome to the Mandangos Cave. Today we are gonna be drawing Inktober 2025 and the prompt is lesson, okay? So for all of you that haven't seen what's going on this month in the channel, I'm doing videos of Inktober through a comic, okay? So today it is the last Wednesday of the month, meaning is the last video of Inktober here. The prompt is lesson, and as you will understand while watching the video, everything has a context. We are drawing a story about an adventurer that has lost his heart. The heart was stolen by a bad guy. At the moment in the previous drawing is the moment when he recovers the heart, and basically he gets a little bit distracted, and the bad guy, that we thought that he's gonna be dead already, attacks him by surprise, and the witch in the story that is kind of at the moment innocent, naive. She was a bad being, but because she was kind of revived and made younger, she forgot who she really was and is kind of innocent. So the girl helps him in the previous drawing. I have done already 4 videos as well. I'm gonna put the videos here so you can see all the progress, so you can see all the explanation about the story. I'm gonna put in the show more section as well the link for Instagram, so you can follow all the story day by day, drawing by drawing. We are at the end of the month, only a couple of days more and we finish this challenge, and we're gonna be good with that. Probably next week at some point or soon I do a sketchbook tour. I know you like the sketchbook tours a lot. Is one of the videos, the type of the video that you like the most and you watch the most and everything. So having all of these drawings together for a challenge while telling a story, it can be very interesting. And at the same time, I can explain you further what I had in mind, what's happening behind the drawing, what's happening in between drawings, so you can see the whole context, okay? As you can see, normally I draw with the Faber-Castell black, but I'm running out of the pencil, so I have this Derwent piece that you can just put on top, tighten it up a little bit, and it's like an extension of your pencil, and then you can keep drawing a little bit more until the limit, okay? Probably soon I'm gonna get another one because I really enjoyed this one and I use it as well for my One Piece videos and for the Inktober videos. So now for this challenge I'm using the big Matic 0.7 that we're gonna be drawing with this one in a second, and this black edition Sakura Micron fine liners, okay? I'm doing the drawing, the fine liner of the drawing with smaller tips like 0.2, 0.3, and the fillers where I have to do maybe the hair, the mustache, or the inside of the mouth, for example, probably 0.8, 0.5, that they're a little bit bigger, okay? You will see the progress how we go, but for now, I think let's start drawing. So the prompt is lesson. This is the last video of the month for Inktober challenge, and how our hero, our adventurer, has been rescued, saved by this witch, this good witch. I wanna make them like Tolkien, so probably I'm gonna just draw her here probably, and he is gonna be here. She is some sort of a goblin type of witch. She has the nose like this, and I wanna draw her very happy because she's kind of giving a lesson to him, like maybe pointing with the finger or something. I don't know the pose exactly what it's gonna be, but I wanna make her like happy like this, okay? And then with the ears as well. This is pretty similar shape that we did the other day for her, okay? Because it is in conversation. In the previous video that you can see in that link, she is realizing that this guy shoot a bullet to the wall, and it wasn't a bullet, it was actually a button. And she's like, haha, this is a button actually. And she's worried because obviously she knows that she was bad in some sense, and that bullet may have come directly to her, but it wasn't, okay? Because she's good right now. So let's try to... I want to make her maybe a little bit blushed like this, because in one of the previous drawings, while he's fighting the bad guy, she's on the side with hearts in the eye, like in love and everything. So something like this, it can be interesting to make her a little bit blushed. And then he's gonna be probably happy as well to see her. He has this kind of it's not a cape, it's like a poncho. It's not a poncho either, it's like a cloak that it has the neck, like Sasuke basically, okay? And then I wanna draw him. We will have the hat, has a very cowboy, very gigantic cowboy hat here, okay? Like this. They are talking, happy. This is the end of the story, okay, for our guys. Like this, and he already recovered the heart, okay, but I don't want to focus this image in the heart. In the previous one he's already holding the heart. I want to maybe draw him like obviously we have this space. This is gonna be cut in a square because I'm posting all the drawings on Instagram, so I don't want to go too much into all the corners of the paper. So I just want to try to figure out it's like a basic shape like this, okay? They are gonna be together but a little bit apart, like they coming closer to each other, like creating a connection here, like it can be a middle panel like this, okay? If you don't understand about panels in comics, I have this video here for beginners, so you can understand what is a close-up panel or a short panel, a panoramic panel, a middle panel, American panel, okay? So you are able to identify, even when you are sitting in your sofa at home watching a movie, when the camera is focusing in the actors, let's say, or the camera is focusing in the background with a city or with a massive scenario, you are able to differentiate what is what, okay? That can be a very helpful video for you to watch. So let's do... He's wearing the hat like this. I want to make him like, yeah, like adventurer. The cape is a little bit open. Okay, we see he's wearing like this. We haven't drawn the gun. He's wearing a very long gun while fighting, but probably here, why? Because he was fighting with the bad guy. He was shocked after seeing the bad guy not reacting much about the attacks, kind of giving up, and basically in this image it can be something like he relaxed a little bit, but he's happy here. He's very sure of himself. He's very cocky most of the time as well. That's why he lost the heart against the other guy, because he thought he could win that battle without having to sweat, basically. And I want to make him here like very normal. He's maybe with the hands in the pocket, like a little bit not knowing what to say much, like this, okay? Not talking, no anything, like a little bit shy here. Little bit sweat, because that was a blunder basically. He should have been keeping an eye on the surroundings so he's not attacked from behind like it happened in the previous drawing. And I always do a text, so I want to put the text here, and the text is gonna be lesson number 1. Never get distracted, no? Something like that. Never get distracted. Never get distracted. Yeah, something like this, it can be interesting. And how this is the end of Inktober, the end of our story. I I'm thinking about connecting this one with another story I have from the Tales of Electrion challenge I've done 2 years ago, where I have the Mandragon that is very similar design. So maybe this guy is gonna end up transformed in the Mandragon as a reward, as a award, as a prize, as a final stage of the story. Maybe he's gonna ask for that, so we can connect the stories there. At the same time, this, when you are drawing something, when you are making a story, when you are making characters as well, obviously do auto-conclusive stories. That means make a story that has a ending, has a beginning and has an ending. Like here, the heart was stolen, now the heart is recovered, okay? But at the same time, make it in a way that it's open as well, that if you decide to continue and this guy is going to be having other adventures, you can, or this girl is going to join, you can, or the bad guy is going to hire other bad guys and go to another place, you can, okay? Kind of think about the fantasy of your stories when you are designing characters and comics like this, to see how you can maximize your work and your creativity, basically. So these stories, I love to do the drawing challenges, because I choose to do characters individual and it gives me a lot of individual stories that I can connect later, or I can do something like this that is a story, a continuity, and it has a little bit of life, it has a little bit of background, it has a little bit of everything, and I am enjoying it a lot, So let's see, I wanna make her here. She's dressing very cute with this black dress like this. I'm gonna make her a little bit more feminine because she here is kind of, she saved him and is kind of, oh, I like you, and he's like, hehe, I like you too, and a little bit, you know, making it cute. I don't want to draw the legs, so probably it's gonna be something like this, and then we can just do like this. Maybe I'm thinking about doing something with his arms as well, like lesson number 1, never get distracted. That's what she says, okay? We can do as well a story where she is giving him many lessons. She's remembering her past life as a massive sorcerer, super strong, super bad, and maybe she has some kind of flashes that can guide him in the powers of magic, maybe making able to awake some magic as well. We have something that we haven't addressed yet during the beginning of the story. We see that the heart is stolen, obviously, and there is a hole on his chest. Here he has the clothes on in this moment, but there is a moment that when he's very upset that he rips the shirt and he's like showing you that he has a hole on the chest, and there's still 2 prompts that I need to check still what's gonna be. Maybe because she has a lot of magic in her, she can try to fix it somehow, or maybe reattach the heart, because at the moment he has no heart inside of him, and yeah, he can be like this, but maybe the question would be, if we are making a longer story, is he able to love, let's say, is he able to feel comfortable with this person that they are liking each other, for example? Yes, no, we don't know. So we will see that how it's gonna pan by the end of October. That is only in a couple of days, but as I said, you will need to see it on Instagram. You can't see it here because it is this is the last video, the last Wednesday of the month, okay? So let's do, maybe I want to do the hands. I want to do the hands at the back, like she's very shy. Like this, she is like this. Oops, I've done it a little bit the other way around. Like this. Okay. I could actually, it could be very interesting. It could be very interesting if we, just let me correct this, making it a little bit more small, because this is smaller in the previous designs that we have of the witch. Okay, why not make him not like giving it to her, because we don't want this to be like a cheesy story or anything like that. We just want him to be holding it. But by holding it like this, maybe in the next drawing, she can realize that he needs this to be fixed, let's say. I don't want the attention to be here. I want the attention to be here in the conversation that they are having, like, oh, hello, haha, thanks. Like a little bit uncomfortable when you meet someone that you like, that is a little bit uncomfortable, but at the same time, separation, like very parallel, and at the same time, he has something, he's holding something here, okay, that we can make like... how would he be holding it? Like, if I put my hand next to me, this is very good that you put a reference, that you kind of do how you want to draw the hand. You put the hand in the position next to you. If you have a mirror while drawing, excellent. You can see yourself in the reflection and see the position that you are putting the arm, the hand, and everything. Something like this, okay? That is going to be cape, and this is going to be the heart. Maybe no, not exactly here. Maybe not exactly here, but it could go here. Okay, that he doesn't want to show it. He doesn't want to know exactly why he is here. It can be more interesting, like making this separation. Try to, obviously, in the drawing, do the storytelling. We know, because we have been following him day by day, that he has a problem, and the problem is the heart is not here. The heart has been stolen, and now the heart, he's recovered it, so he's putting it here. It would work as well if the design of the character had no cape. If the design had no cape, I would do the hands like her, like that, and probably I would do the heart here in the back. It could work as well. It could work as well, very nice. But how we have the design with the cape all the time on, I haven't took it off yet for anything. I don't want to do it now. So I think it can be very interesting if he's wearing some sort of a belt here, dark belt, but it can be that he is holding the heart here, okay? This is something between you and I here talking, that if you don't pay attention to the context, to what is happening, this is just two people talking, okay? Let's see, I think this is very nice. This is looking very nice, to be honest. I welcome as well feedback. If you are enjoying it, I'm happy to see the comments expressing that. It's always nice to see these nice comments. I thank everyone that is commenting already in the shorts, in the YouTube, in the Instagram. It is very nice. I appreciate it. And if there is something that you would like to see as well that you haven't seen yet, or another story that we could do, feel free to propose it, mention it in the chat. If you want to see something about a movie, something about a comic that you haven't seen in the channel yet. If you are as well a One Piece fan, half of this channel is about One Piece. I'm going to put here a playlist, and you can follow up the latest news, the latest information, the latest theories that I have. We have gotten right a couple of theories lately as well. That is very nice. So feel free to be here and enjoy a nice time with me and drawing. And you are more than welcome to open conversation and have a nice chat here as well, okay? So this shoulder type of dress is like a ball, and then it has these kind of little shapes, okay? It's very cute here, very cute. Okay. I think I like it like this. Let's not forget that our guy is famous because he has a massive mustache. The other day, my favorite drawing so far is the moment when there is like a holder, and he's a magical holder, and he's trying to get the heart while putting an onion, like kind of Indiana Jones type of drawing. And that is my favorite one of the whole month so far. If I don't do another one beta today, tomorrow, the day after, that's gonna be my favorite one. And funny thing is that when you have particularities for the character, this is as well for someone who is starting and wants to design characters and try to think how to design characters. The particularities of the character are relevant. Like, this guy has a very long mustache, but in that robbery, let's say, or in that recovering of the heart, obviously, if you are wearing something like a coat that is loose, you will just put it like that and you will move it to the side, so you have the hands free to be able to grab whatever you need. So I done the same with the mustache, and I think I want to do it now as well. I wanna do the mustache like the mustache is at the back, like this. So he doesn't want the mustache to be in the middle. Like, I don't know, maybe there's like a kiss of something, because they are both of them very silly here at the moment. Like, oh, hehe. He doesn't want to have the mustache in the middle, okay? But in theory, since the very beginning, the mustache is long, all over the place. And yeah, something like this. I love it. I have to say, very sweet drawing, very nice drawing. I think it's time that we do some line work, okay? I think 0.2, micron 0.2 is gonna be our guy for today, okay? This is a quite small tip. We can work the details, we can work the whole drawing, because if you see, it's like the palm of my hand, it is not that big. And then we have some other thicker details that maybe we can, like the dress is black, maybe we can do that. So let's do these fancy letters, because I'm doing like this is like a poster or something, like a wanted poster. Lesson number 1. Never get distracted. This reminds me as well that there are like some sort of kind of zombie movies, now that it's Halloween. Happy Halloween to everyone. There is this type of movies that they have rules, like kind of a survival kit for zombie apocalypse, where you are running and escaping. Rule number 1, be fit, or rule number 2, tie the shoes, things like this, very silly things. I had this in mind for doing this kind of prompt for today, this drawing for today. And yeah, so I'm doing this corner a little bit darker, so it kind of gives an impression of a fake 3D there, like there is a little bit of volume behind our paper, as you can see here. Okay, only in one side, so the other side makes like it's a little bit like this. Okay, so let's do the drawing here of our witch. Is very happy. Not like silly happy like before. She's kind of, she's good that she's talking with the guy. She wanted to talk with the guy. We're gonna make the hair like this. This is like that. In the previous drawing, she is like a beast with sharp teeth and everything, because obviously she is attacking the enemy to protect the hero. But yeah, I like to see these things as well, that in a story for myself, like when you have a bad character, yes, the character is a bad guy, but his story or her story could have been different or reshaped or retold. They don't need to be bad guys, okay? I don't like the redemption arcs as such. Like, I don't enjoy much these new movies that they are trying to do a villain look like because there is some trauma in the past, he became bad. I like as well to have natural bad guys, but depending on the context that we want to express, one thing works or another thing works better. Okay, so for this one, in my opinion, I fancy it to play the card of the memory loss, not remember who she is, and now, like a kid, like a new person trying to find herself. Yes, she's a witch. Yes, she's powerful. Yes, she is. I don't know if she's gonna be bad or not, but so far, she is acting nicely. So I think that is important as well when you are creating some character design. Why the character is bad? Create a background of the story, why this witch became bad, or why now there is possibility of being a whole new person. Okay, that is as well, in my opinion, something that I enjoy watching in the stories, in a movie, in a book, in a series. Okay, like this is gonna be the teeth, and like this. Okay, the eyes. Very sweet, this one. A little bit sweaty because yes, I messed it up. Thanks for saving me. Here we do the hair a little bit. Okay. Like this. Okay. When you are drawing, if you are starting to draw, nothing needs to be perfect. Okay. We are learning. We are in a process. The important thing is that you enjoy the process. Now with social media, internet and everything, we have this false notion of time where if something is not done in 1 minute, in 2 minutes, in 10 minutes, it is not valid, it is not good enough, and that is not true. Okay, anything that you want to achieve in life, it takes time. You want to achieve, let's say you are studying and you want to have your degree. It takes time, 3, 4, 5 years, depends on what you want to study. If you are someone who works and is doing manual work or some kind of craft as well, like creating something with the hands, it takes time. Okay, you can't build a wall in maybe 1 day. You need to start putting all the bricks, and at some point in a couple of days the wall is done and the house is done. Okay, so this is something very important that we tend to forget. Even myself, that I try to have it present, and it's like, oh my god, I need to finish this, or I need to finish that, and I have no time, or I should have done it in 3 minutes. That is just ourselves being a little bit silly there. Okay, so we need to acknowledge the progress, the steps that we need to take, and everything. You wanna learn how to drive, you are 17, 18 now, trying to get your license as well and everything. You need to do some practical, you need to go, you need to ride a little bit, you need to drive a little bit the car, test it, learn all the buttons, how it works, all the things, all the traffic lights, everything. You need to learn everything. Okay, you want to learn how to swim, you need to go a lot to sessions, spend hours in the water trying to learn how to swim properly. Okay, the breathing, the strokes with the arms and everything. Everything takes time, so be mindful of that. You wanna buy something for yourself. Let's say you are saving for your PlayStation, Xbox, something like this, that it's 500 quid, 600 quid, 700 quid, or you want now the new Switch, for example. You can't have the money straight away. You are working, you are doing some jobs here and there, and then you have 50 pounds, 3 pounds, 100 pounds, 20 pounds, and slowly you build. This is the same. Drawing is the same. You need to spend time drawing, sitting on your desk, sitting on the sofa, drawing your ideas, and trying to come up as well with stories. If you are, let's say that you are distracted, not distracted, but you are busy with life, busy with school, busy with work, busy with whatever it is that you are doing at the moment, you need time alone, you need time to think, you need time to develop your stories, you need time to take notes, to go out and take pictures with your phone, because that's gonna be where I can place my castle for my medieval story. Or, oh, look at that tree, looks like a troll, I'm gonna just take some pictures because then I can do a design looking like a troll. So you need to be on your own, in your mind, to be able to develop and create stories. Don't stop, never stop reading, watching movies, watching commercials as well, going to galleries and seeing art and things like this, because it's gonna give you so many ideas, not to copy, but to reinterpret in your own way and to express yourself, okay? There is a lot of stories. For example, if you like, let's say, manga, you are into manga like me, and you like Dragon Ball, Akira Toriyama's work, that is massive, that is basically a massive piece of work, very nice. That is something that it comes from Journey to the East, with the story with the Monkey King and everything, and the story that Son Goku is representing Son Wukong in the story, okay? So if you think, oh my god, look, such creativity that he had and everything, yes, he had, and he developed his own interpretation of that story, especially at the beginning, but he has done it on his own way. You may like I do, One Piece, and you can reinterpret a story about pirates with powers, you can reinterpret a story about good and evil. Oda is reinterpreting things like, for example, the Halloween topic. He is doing his own zombies, because he wants to draw zombies in Thriller Bark, for example. So there are many things like this that you may think that they are super original, but there may have been a movie 20 years ago, okay? Now, if you are younger, maybe you know about Harry Potter, but you haven't watched the movies, for example. Now they are going to be releasing, in a couple of years' time, the new Harry Potter series. And the Harry Potter that I grew up with is not going to be the same one that maybe you or your little brother is going to be growing. Like, for example, Narnia as well. I heard some things about Narnia that was going to be redone as well soon. And my guys in Narnia are the ones from the movie. So, but for someone that is younger, it's going to be another actor, another person, another performance, okay? And those guys, they will, and girls, obviously, when I'm saying guys, I'm saying plural, they are going to interpret the story how they consider, and it's going to be something different, okay? It's interesting, but this is just kind of just want to talk about all these topics because it's kind of a conclusion video, like a closing video for the Inktober, where we do stories, where we do characters, where we do character development like this. Like, we are seeing a progression with this guy, we are seeing feelings, different types of feelings that the guy has, and yeah, it's nice to discuss this, because if no one is gonna tell you, if you don't know about this and you are you are starting in the world of art in any kind of topic, but you don't know about these things, maybe you are not in a school or you haven't been addressing this kind of topics yet in a school, in the uni or anything, you need to be able to know these things, okay? To just focus, to be spending the time that you need drawing, and to learn from the outside world as well. It's nice. We are all maybe a little bit at home, because it's like drawing or gaming or reading is something that mostly you do at home, but we need to go out there and we need to take references, we need to do some sketching, we need to do some live drawing as well. You can take your sketchbook as well and sit on the park like I do, for example. I'm gonna put one of those here so you can have a look. And practice. It doesn't need to be perfect, it doesn't need to be realistic, it doesn't need to be even cartoony, it can be just some doodles to loosen up the hands, to practice. You know, it's all about practice here. And yeah, as well, I want you to know that I'm here for you if you wanna talk about these things, that there's something that you don't understand, or you wanna learn, or you wanna focus, or you wanna see, as I said at the beginning. Feel free to open conversation, and let's talk about many things. Okay. Just gonna carry on a little bit more with 0.2, just adding some smaller details, like for example making the cloak a little bit dirty, because you know it's the end of the adventure. Making some lines here as well, and here. Okay, like this. Okay. If you know someone that may enjoy these videos as well, feel free to share it with this person so they can learn a little bit of from the art, from the things I know. I've been teaching in many places. I've been teaching in, just gonna sharpen this in the meantime a little bit more. I've been teaching in schools in different countries. I've been teaching in private schools, in private universities, in a public university, and this is not something coming from a random person on internet or random person who just likes to draw. I've been in a lot of sessions with drawing, different ages, and you always encounter the same problems, like when you have like a class, for example, with younger people, let's say 12, 13, or even 5, 6 years old, or you know, like 20 years old in university, or maybe in a private school with elderly people, maybe like 70, 60, you know, even 80. You will see that the problem is the same, you know, and the explanations are the same. There are some key points that I am doing in my learn how to draw here that all of the groups found useful, and slowly I'm gonna be uploading more videos to that collection. So if anyone out there, like you are watching me here and you are thinking, oh, you know what, I'm just gonna go into all of these jazz, and I'm gonna be doing all these drawings and all these things as well, I wanna learn, yeah, I'm gonna be here posting videos, and that can be helpful. Okay, it helped a lot of people already, and it helped you as well. It can help you as well to develop your own stories and to learn how to draw. And obviously, I say it again, this doesn't have to be applied to drawing only. You are a poet, you are a musician, you are a photographer. You can take this as a reference. You can learn from these videos as well, and then make your own interpretation in your own media, okay, in your own way, okay. And yeah, let's do like this, and the face like this. Okay, as you can see, I'm not using various colors as such. I'm just using a little bit of black. There are projects that I fill the canvas, I fill the paper with color, but for the Inktober, a specific one, I wanted to focus in the story. I wanted to focus in the characters. I wanted to focus in something a little bit different that I normally do. The One Piece videos, if you have clicked in that link I put there, you can see that all of them are painted, they have color and everything, and very nice videos, very nice. But it's another type of let's say, drawing routine. Okay, you don't need to be stuck as well in just doing this kind of cartoon. You can do painting as well, and use your time to do other type of practice, okay, and be what they call a multidisciplinary artist. It's an artist who is able to work or has work in different media, let's say drawing, poetry, music, sculpture, painting, engraving, you know, many things, okay. Let's do this. For all of you guys that are new as well, that just found the channel, I'm DavidViadel23, DavidViadel23. Here I draw, I draw one piece and do theories. I draw art and talk about art in terms of stories, storytelling, world building. I do as well talk about books that I like and movies while drawing a character of that world. For example, I kind of make videos about learn how to do some techniques for drawing, or draw faces, draw bodies, draw silhouettes, etc., etc., etc. And yeah, I have my studies in art and in fine art, my 5 years of studies in fine art. Previous that I've done as well art school. I have as well after my fine art master in teaching, master in animation as well, and yeah, in that master I learned about pre-production for movies, for animation, for shorts, for stories, pre-production, production, and post-production. This is basically the things that you do before starting the project, and then as well the process of animating and preparing everything, and then the process of putting all together and putting the music and putting everything, so you have actually the final movie out there and everything. So yeah, so feel free to ask any kind of question that you may have. Okay, I'm more than happy to answer. We are finished already. We are done here. This is a very, very sweet type of drawing here. Maybe I don't want to do a background today, or maybe I can do, because they are still in the throne room, maybe I could do, because she is happy. Okay, we can do this kind of things that because she is happy. There are some flowers coming out here. Okay, they were in some sort of a flower room here, and I can make like this, like his kind of flowers are coming up and growing. Okay, around him as well, probably, because obviously. Yeah. In a couple of days, we are done with Inktober 2025. Okay, so feel free to visit Instagram, that I'm gonna put the link in the show more section. There's gonna be one of those bubbles on top of my account where you are gonna be able to click there and see day by day. All of them are like this, a little drawing with a little bit of text, like the narrator is telling you what's happening in the story, but by the context you can understand as well what's happening. As well, we have the drawings in Instagram with a little bit of music that I choose on the shorts and on the post, so kind of it gives this sense of maybe if it is danger, like danger, tension; if it is something more funny, a little bit more funny music; if it is more adventure, kind of, for me, the feeling I have. My next Inktober video is gonna be a sketchbook tour. I'm not completely sure if it is gonna be the next video, the next Wednesday, but it will be soon, so you don't lose the context of what we are talking here. Okay, maybe I just add a tiny bit of lines here more. Okay, like this. And we should do the heart there for later, maybe in another prompt. We can use it today, tomorrow for another prompt. Okay, let's do it like this. I think we're done. Let's sign for the day. This is David. I'm out of frame. Let's move it. This is David Viadel23, DavidViadel23. You can say it as you want. And this is the Mandragon's Cave. I hope you enjoy the video, enjoy the story, the concept, the explanation, the advice in art, and the recommendation. And feel free to be here with me, come talk, and open conversation. I'm more than happy to talk about whatever you want to talk. And let's draw and do things, okay? Because we need to keep creating. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you very much. Bye.